Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 9, and today we are returning with a brand new season as Season 2 gets underway at the Cardiff City Stadium. Today you're going to see the pre-season friendlies, how our results went in those games, the schedule for the upcoming season, our first game of the Premier League season, and of course, the much-loved transfer special. Let's get straight to it, baby! Alright, so if you are a new viewer to the channel, then basically every single season in my FM series, once the first episode of the new season starts, we do a transfer special to kick off the new season where we go through the list of departures and then a list of arrivals to the club we're managing as we reveal the new signings one by one, going through their stats, starting with the least exciting signing, going to the most exciting signing, and it's always really fun because the signings I make are absolutely batshit mental sometimes. But we'll start off with a list of players that left the club heading into Season 2 of Cardiff City, and we'll start with the players that were released at the end of the season. Lots and lots of youth players you wouldn't know the names of, but a few noteworthy names, including Manga, who I didn't want to release. I wanted to keep him here and sign a contract extension to him, but he refused to negotiate with me. He wanted to leave, and he left to Aston Villa on a free transfer, so a bargain for them. And he'll be playing against us this season, as Villa are in the Premier League this year. And also Gunnarsson, vice-captain last season, we let him go on a free. I love his mental stats, obviously, but just didn't play that well last season, and at 30 years old now, not going to get any better, and our midfield this season is pretty stacked as well. But as for the players that left, either on transfer fee or on loan, and there's only one loan loaned out for the club. That was Gary Medine. He's gone to Scunthorpe for a year, and that's fine with me because we don't have any plans to play him this season. And a few players that left the club were players that left for like really cheap transfer fees, but we just wanted to get rid of their contracts. Players like Peltier and Connolly and Lee Tomlin and Danny Ward. Fact of the matter is, these boys here just aren't cut out for the Premier League in this Cardiff squad right now in the game. So I thought it was best to sell them, even for a really cheap transfer fee, just to get rid of their contracts as they were eating up the wage bill, and I did not like that for players we weren't playing. So those are the departures. The most noteworthy one was Neil Etheridge, though. He left for £5 million to Burnley. I was kind of sad to sell him, but he lost his place to Smithies between the six last year, and of course Alex wanted to be our player of the season last year as well, so he wanted to leave first team football. I said okay, fair enough, he goes for £5 million, and that's a pretty decent sale. So sales out of the way, now let's move on to the exciting part, the new signings! And if I were you guys, I'd recommend pausing the video right now, popping into the kitchen, boiling the kettle, make yourself a cup of tea, and whilst you're at it, make yourself a sandwich as well, because this is going to be a long transfer special to get through, because there are 11 new signings to the Cardiff team heading into Season 2, and there's some wacky characters joining the club, and I can't wait to show you them all. So we'll start off with the least exciting of the 11, and it's a veteran. You know, every single season I've got to get a veteran in, an experienced old head to come in and mentor the young lads, and David Marshall is that veteran this year. Of course, Marshall spent several years playing for Cardiff quite a few years ago now. He was with them as well in their Premier League season a few years back before he was sold to Hull. 3 years of the cake-on, back with us, and on a really cheap one-year deal, just 4.4 grand a week. With Etheridge going, I want a new backup goalkeeper. Marshall comes in, easy. And I didn't just stop there on my veterans, I got another one as well, Adrian Mariappa, who joins from Watford for £1 million, the English-born centre-half, comes into the club on a 13 grand a week contract, and it's only a one-year deal, just like David Marshall's. Come the end of the season, he will be gone, so I'm totally fine with that. And at 32 years old, he's still got it as well, physically not the best, but technically he's not bad. 14 heading, 15 marking, 14 tackling, good on the centre-back, and positioning 14 not bad either. And mentally, he's really good, 18 determination, 16 work rate, and 16 leadership. I really like that as well, as we need some more leaders in this Cardiff team, because right now there is definitely a gap in that department. So Mariappa in, £1 million, a veteran, I'll take him. Right, next up, someone you Scottish football fans will know the name of, Daniel Candeas, who signs from Rangers for £1.3 million. Now, I got to be honest here, I used to watch Rangers play a little bit when I was a kid. My uncle's Scottish, and I went to Ibrox quite a few times. I even went to Hampden Park to watch them beat, I think it was Dundee United, in the, was it the CIS Cup final on penalties? Many years ago now. But Candeas signs, and I got to be honest here, I really like this guy's stats. Now, he might be 31 years old, but he's still really quick off the mark. 15 acceleration, 15 agility, 15 for pace as well, and technically too, he's still got it. 16 crossing, dribbling 10 is quite concerning for a winger, but 14 first touch, 13 passing, 13 technique as well, not bad from set pieces, 15 corners, 14 free kicks and 12 penalties, and mentally 17 determination and 18 work rate, which I really like as well. For 1.3 million on a 2-year deal, 13 grand a week, that's all we're paying for a new backup winger. I've got to be honest here, I like the look of him. He could be a wild card option this year. My voice started going really high there, didn't it? I don't know why. Next signing, guys, Kyle Walker-Peters. Kyle Walker-Peters, next signing, on loan from Spurs on a 1-year deal. 10 grand a week is all we're paying for the guy. We had in our whole save, if you remember, it was with our whole team a couple of years ago now on this channel, and he's a decent little young fullback, can play on both sides of the pitch, I really like as well, so that's good versatility for us as he adds squad depth there. He's pretty good off the mark, 14 acceleration, 14 agility, with 14 pace and 15 stamina, really handy on a fullback that will bomb up and down the pitch all game long. Offers quite a bit on the offensive end, 12 crossing, 12 dribbling, and 13 technique, and not bad at the back as well, with 11 marking, 13 tackling, and 12 poor positioning, with 16 work rate too. So Walker-Peters in on a 1-year loan deal, nice little cheap versatile option, I'll take it. Right, next up, the one I've been eager to show you since I started the video. I gotta be honest here, guys, he's my favourite signing of the window, and he's not even kicked a ball yet, and he's my favourite player in the team. Welcome to Cardiff City. You're gonna be my new love mate, Marcel Sobotka, and you guys know why I'm absolutely in love with this 25-year-old already. Now, he comes in from Fortuna Düsseldorf in Germany for £4.2 million on a 4-year deal on 35 grand a week. Now, when you look at his stats right here, physically, nothing really jumps at you too much, 15 natural fitness, 16 stamina, pretty decent, but otherwise, sort of average really. Technically, this guy's not really a good technical player, to be honest. 11 first touch, 12 marking, 15 tackling good, but 13 passing, nothing too significant, but mentally, oh my goodness gracious me, this is why I'm in love with this guy. 5 17s in the mental department, aggression, bravery, determination, work rate, is it 4 actually? It's 4. Whoops, it's not 5, it's 4. But he's got 16 for bloody teamwork, so that makes up for it. 14 positioning as well. These mental stats are an absolute joy. Sobotka in, our new ball-winning midfielder, our Ryan Tunnicliffe 2.0. He's the upgrade, baby, and he looks absolutely fantastic. I'm in love with him already. Alright, so you just see my favourite signing in the window, and me getting a bit too excited there. Now we're going to move on to perhaps the bargain of the transfer window, Mikel Vesga. Now, I've got to be honest here, I know nothing about this guy whatsoever, but he was let go on a free transfer at the end of the season by Athletic Bilbao after a decent loan spell at Leganes for a year, playing 26 games in La Liga and doing alright. He comes in, free transfer, only on 22 grand a week for 4 years, and this guy can play defensive midfield for us as a deep line playmaker, where Cam Rassa played last season, with these stats here. He can play as a box-to-box where Harry Arter played last season for us with these stats here. Not much to offer when going forward, but still not bad when popping up from around the outside the area, I'm sure. But also in the future, this guy's 6'3" with 16 jumping, 14 strength, 15 positioning, 14 tackling, 13 marking, and 14 for heading. This guy could be a ball-playing defender. This guy's got some absolutely brilliant stats, and at 6'3" with 16 jumping as well, good in the air too. This guy, honestly, this right here, I think this guy could be our unsung hero this season. Mikel Vesga, remember the name? I think he's going to have a really good, surprising first year. The one to watch, I'd say. Right, next up, the last veteran I'll show you from the pack, and I gotta say, what a brilliant signing this is, because unlike the other ones, he's not here as a backup. No, this guy is here to be starting centre-back for us, a position which last season we were so sorely lacking quality in. Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans, what great signing this is. He becomes our highest earner at the club as he signs a 2-year deal with an option of 1 year extra as well if we want to activate it on 55 grand a week. We're paying him more money than anyone else, but this guy is a proven, reliable, experienced centre-back. He comes in for £3 million. Absolute bargain. And I'll tell you what, man, this guy's stats fantastic still, even at 31. 15 strength, 15 jumping, mentally pretty sound, 15 determination, 14 work rate, 15 positioning. I like 15 leadership as well, as we need those dressing room leaders this year. First touch 15, 12 for passing, so you can play it from the back as well, with 16 heading, 15 marking, and 15 tackling as well. Absolute steal on £3 million. Paying him the big bucks, but he is going to plug so many gaps in our back line this year. Brilliant signing. And his new centre-back partner this season will be Chris Meetham, our second most expensive signing the window. We signed him from Brentford for £9.5 million, of course in real life, has joined Bournemouth. But as he comes in from the Championship side, I'm very excited about this guy. And it's great as well to see that we've got a Welsh player at the club now. Now, of course, he's an English-born Welsh international, but last season we had no Welsh players in our first team. So Meetham or Metham comes in as Johnny Evans' CB partner this season. I don't know why he started decreasing in attributes. He's only 21 years old. He's only just came here as well, but he's got some great stats though. 16 jumping, 16 strength with 6'3", really, really good. 16 determination, 14 positioning, 14 work rate, 15 for concentration and decisions as well. Really like that on the ball playing centre back with 15 heading, 13 marking and 14 tackling as well. This guy is 21 years old, and I'll tell you this, he could be absolutely fantastic in the future. Signs a 5-year deal, 39 grand a week. This is the guy that I see as our future of the centre back position here at Cardiff. Alright, so 3 signings to go, and we'll kick off the final 3 with a player that's back after being on loan here last season, but this time signing a permanent deal. Victor Camarasa is back. Camarasa is back in the Cardiff team, and I'm buzzing as well. He signs for just £4.7 million from Real Betis. Last season played 36 of our 38 Premier League games and had the best pass completion ratio at 90% as well. He's only on 36 grand a week. It's a 4-year deal, and he's only 25, so still has room to get better. Our deep line playmaker, back for 4 years instead of 1 this year. 15 first touch, 15 passing, 14 technique, and some decent mentals as well. That's a bargain. That's an absolute bargain. Vic, welcome back, son. And so our final 2 signings, which were ironically our first 2 signings we picked up in the window, and we'll start off with the most expensive signing of the transfer window. Here he is, your new number 1, Andre Onana. Welcome. 9.5 million. Sorry, 9.75 million. Get it right, JC. 9.75 million for Onana. Comes in from Ajax. Now, you've probably heard of this young man. He's a Cameroonian international. He's 23 years old in game. And I got to be honest here, the future is very, very bright with this young man. He's already Ajax's number 1 in real life. We snapped him up, and I really like the look of him. 6'3", 16 for jumping, which I really like too, on a goalkeeper, 15 agility. Mentally, his stats are really nice with my favourite on there. 19 determination, and goalkeeping stats too. 14 one-on-ones, 15 reflexes, and he can pass out from the back with 14 for kicking and 14 for throwing. He can use a long throw start counter-attacks as well. Really important as we play with a sweeper keeper. Well, what else is there to say? What else is there to say? What a brilliant signing. Onana, this guy is going to be our number 1, I think, throughout the entire series. I can't wait. And so the final signing of the window has got to be the most unexpected of the lot. This guy right here. Oh, man. Oh, I'll just show you him. Welcome to the future of Cardiff City FC. It's Peleo Maria. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, who the bloody hell is that? And to be honest, I wouldn't blame you, because that's what I thought when my scout brought me to him. I don't know who this guy is. But for Sporting Gijón to let him go for £1 million, all I'll say is, you morons. Because this guy is a wonder kid. 18 years old. Physically, he's quick. With 15 acceleration, 15 agility, 15 for jumping, and 15 for pace. Did I forget to mention he's 6'4"? Mentally, this guy's got some okay stats and some poor stats, but he's got 15 for off the ball, and 20 for determination. And technically, he's already got 15 dribbling, 15 finishing, 15 first touch, and 16 technique at 18 years old, which he only turned a month ago. I mean, it is the steal of the century. £1 million for this guy, who is going to be our starting striker at 18 years old this year. Because he might be an attacking midfielder by trade, but with his stats here, I think he is cut out to be a striker, a goal scorer, and the future of Cardiff City FC. My goodness gracious me. How dramatic was that? Alright, so that'll do it then. That is the transfer special done. As you can see, 11 new signings for Cardiff City. 34.5 million pounds. 34.5 million pounds spent on the new boys. But I'll tell you what, some really exciting youngsters to watch out for. A couple of nice little mid-20 players in here as well. And of course, the experienced old boys too. I'm buzzing, man. We cut off the dross. We brought in some really great new signings of all age and ability ranges. And to quote LeBron James, we got a fucking squad now. We got a squad now. This is more fucking like it. Last season, I did not like the squad we had. I'm sorry. I just did not think it was my sort of team. We were lacking in real determination. I feel like we didn't have that much depth here either. But now I look at the team and it's just more my sort of team. I really, really like what we got. Some really exciting players as well. And honestly, man, like season 1 was so dramatic, so exciting. Season 2 promises to be even more so. I like the team we got, and real briefly as well, I'll show you the team report here as well. The weaknesses and the strengths too, and also the squad depth of the team, which again was my main focus in the window, improving the depth of the team, particularly in the defense, which we've definitely done this season, and the midfield as well. So yeah, what I'll show you as well is the dynamics of the squad. Right now, the hierarchy. Right now, just one team leader at the club. That's Morrison, who is our captain, and Patterson's been given the vice captaincy after Gunnarsson was let go on a free. And in the social groups, 2 split right now, and of course we want everyone in the core, hopefully, come the end of the season. So to show you next, what I'll show you next is the pre-season schedule. What we did in our friendlies, we won every single game apart from one, which was our 2-0 defeat to Anderlecht. And of course we did have the classic, a week before the season starts, play a local team, smash them, get the testosterone flowing, as I always say. I didn't do it just once, I did it twice. One big win wasn't enough, but that's how pre-season went. That's how the team's looking, I've got to say. I'm excited. Now these are our competitions overviews. They are the exact same as last season, which is to reach the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup, reach the 4th round of the FA Cup, and fight bravely against relegation. So no increased expectations at all here. Because again, like last season, I'll say our squad is still one of the worst in the Premier League. In fact, the season preview has us down in 19th place. We are still one of the worst teams in the league. As I said it in the season finale, don't expect this season for Cardiff City to be finishing, mid-table. It's not going to happen. We are once again going to be most likely in a relegation scrap this season, if not around 13th, 14th, 15th place at the very best. It's going to be another season of struggle. Absolutely no doubt about it. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it with our new group of players. A couple more things to show you as well. Harry Arter. If you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen it last night. Harry Arter turned down Cardiff City. Last year, we absolutely loved him. One of our most consistent, if not our most consistent player in the team. A key reason why we stayed up. We agreed to deal with Bournemouth, but he decided to go to Crystal Palace instead. We still love you, Harry. We still love you, mate, but we wish you were with us. And I do particularly like the tweet that Ewan sent me as well, because to be completely honest here, I'm trying to mask my pain, but it's not working. I was fucking devastated. I was like, Harry, mate, we love you. They won't love you like we do, mate. But thanks for the tweet though, Ewan. That did give me a smile. And also, I didn't just miss out on Harry Arter this window. I missed out on Jack Cork. That's Cork. I missed out on Jack Cork. He went to Stoke. Gutted. Look at this guy's mental stats. Oh my goodness. I really wanted him for those alone, but anyway, missed out on both of those players in one transfer window. I was basically on suicide watch after that. But anyway, also the one thing I want to show you real briefly as well before the season starts is the finances. As you can see, we still have a little bit of money left in the budget intentionally. Like I said, I would do in the season finale, not spend all of it and go into the red. So we're still looking pretty healthy to start the season off. And of course, due to the TV revenue, that's going to go up and up and up as the season progresses. So that's basically all I wanted to show you. The newcomers in the Premier League, by the way, are Aston Villa, Stoke City, and also Sheffield Wednesday, who beat Sheffield United, funnily enough, in the Steel City Derby playoff final last year. And these are the new teams for the new Premier League season. Oh yeah, let's do it. So let's hop into the first game of the episode, which isn't now. Brilliant. Okay, there we go. First game of the season as we take on Sheffield Wednesday at home, the newcomers. And already, this is a battle between apparently what's supposed to be 19th place and 20th place. First game of the season, relegation 6-pointer. Let's fucking have it. Okay, so here we go then. 4-1-2-3 with our normal tactics and instructions for the game that worked out for us pretty well last season. And this is your new look Cardiff City team, boys. Here we go. We got Onana in goal. About for Bennett, Evans, Meetham and Patterson, with our midfield trio now being Camarasa, Vesga playing box-to-box, and Sobotka as well. On the wings, Murphy and Jason. And up top, he's getting the nod. 18-year-old Paleo Maria. Let's see if the hype is justified. On the bench, Smithies, Morrison, Walker-Peters rules, Hoylet Zahore, and Bobby Reed as well. First game of the season, baby. Sheffield Wednesday. Let's get those 3 points. So if you count Camarasa, it's 7 new signings in the Cardiff City starting 11 for season 2. I absolutely can't wait for this, man. Jason. Oh, it's not a bad dink to the middle of that, but it's cleared away with Barry Bannon. It's going to be such an exciting season, man, because I don't know what to expect. Are these guys going to gel? Are they going to click straight away? Is it going to take some time? Are they all going to just not be worth the money? How is it going to go? I'm so excited. Murphy, down the left. Good start by Cardiff. Cross in. Oh! Thought it was going to go to Maria, but it drops to Bennett instead. And there's your man, Jason! 2 minutes into the game, it's on a new boy with an old boy. Jason picks up where he left off. 1-0 Cardiff, what a start. Patterson, free kick for Cardiff. Oh! 6 minutes. Look at the whole team go towards him, apart from the three at the back line there. All going towards Callum Patterson, and new vice captain. That's how you show him some love. Bends in a free kick right into the top corner. It's 2-0 in 6 minutes. We got a fucking squad now. Oh, don't stop the good times, baby. Don't stop the good times. Murphy to Jason. Oh, Murphy, unlucky son. Most important thing we do now is keep our composure. Don't throw away a 2-goal lead straight away. Keep the cushion for as long as possible. That breathing room release pressure. Instead, Tom Kearney, a new signing for Sheffield Wednesday, has made it 2-1. Deficit halved already. What a start, though. 3 goals in 13 minutes. Another chance here, though, coming for Cardiff. Murphy coming forward. Good run. Oh! He went all the way. It's 3-1, 2-goal cushion back, and Josh Murphy's in on the action. He's the reason we stayed in the Premier League last season. He didn't take long to get started this year, did he? Murphy picks the ball up, goes all the way himself, and fires it into the back of the net. 3-1. What a game. Jason with the free kick. Oh, thought it went in. Into the final half an hour, still leading by 2 as Maria on the ball. Plays that wide towards Bennett. And Bennett looks to cross. It will drop to Vesga on the edge. Over the bar. Still 3-1. So into the final 10 minutes, still leading by 3-1. As we're just taking off Vesga for Joe Rules as Camarasa finds Sobotka. This has been... I did not expect this, but I'm absolutely buzzing. You know, I thought we could win, but we've played brilliantly. 22 shots in the game, 55% possession. What a fantastic start as Bennett down the left steps inside and goes for goal, and it's easily caught. Still 3-1. We could have had more today. Approaching the final 2 minutes of the game, still we are leading by 2 goals here in a game we've played so well. Can we get a fourth and really turn the style on? Rules on the ball. There's the kid. Out wide to Jason. And there's Walker Peters off the bench on his debut to wrap it up 4-1. This is absolute magic. This is what we want to see. Jason with the assist, Walker Peters with the goal. This Cardiff team is much more like the one I wanted to have last season. This is the sort of Cardiff team I want to be a part of. 4-1, the final score. What a win on the opening day. And ladies and gentlemen, Cardiff City are going to be top of the table heading into match day 2. Oh my goodness. Passionately, I'm going to say to the boys, I'm very pleased with the result and your performance. And look at this. Think about the body language our players were giving us last season. And now look at this. Every single player. There were some players there last season that, quite frankly, they didn't want to play for the club. They didn't want to play for the club. They didn't want to play for me, most importantly. But now we've got a squad. What a start to the season. But that will end today's episode of the Football Manager Season Series, guys. I can't believe it. I'm buzzing. If you did enjoy it, then please do drop a like, because likes, of course, very much appreciated. And if you like the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you for the next episode very soon. We'll return against... I'll tell you what. Let's do Aston Villa at home. Manga's return. And considering the body language of our players and what Manga was saying to us last season, and Manchester City away. What a great double header. I'll see you for it very soon. Wow, incredible. Much love. Goodbye.